The story of self-help groups movement in India. The smiles, the satisfaction, the pride, and self-respect of women of rural India proclaim a positive change in their lives. Today, with their heads held high and eyes filled with dreams, the women of rural India are writing their destinies. This ray of hope came through the fusion of their tireless efforts and the unbeatable mantra of empowerment, possible only because of the self-help group movement. However, this change was not easy. 25 years ago, banks were neither interested in the meager savings of the poor, nor trusted them to repay their loans. The poor, in turn, were overwhelmed by the procedures and paperwork of formal banking. Resultantly, most rural poor, particularly women, were financially excluded with no access to bank savings and credit. They had to resort to high-cost borrowings from money lenders. It was in such times, 25 years ago, in 1992, when NABARD initiated a unique pilot to form 500 self-help groups, which were essentially small groups of women coming together to save and then leverage their group savings to take loans from the banking system. It was one of the first serious attempts towards financial inclusion of rural masses, particularly women. In 1996, the self-help group Bank-Linkage program was mainstreamed as normal banking operations. Banks were advised by RBI to open savings accounts in the name of groups and lend without collateral to the groups without asking for specific purpose of the loan as a part of priority sector lending. Today, it has become the world's largest community-based microfinance movement, touching 101 million households. More than microfinance, it has empowered millions of lives forever. NABARD's SHG Bank-Linkage program is a collaborative model in which voluntary agencies, banks and NABARD work together for social and economic empowerment of rural women. It is, simply put, a doorstep, savings-led, sustainable and self-managed program combining social, technological and financial know-how. Benefits of the program. The program has come up with some amazing benefits. The framework developed for SHG Bank-Linkage has helped SHG members take up internal lending, prioritize needs of different SHG members, set their own terms and conditions, and maintain books of accounts. It has enabled them to handle bigger-sized credit from banks. The group dynamics has brought down individual loans and in turn reduced transaction cost of banks equally significantly. Peer pressure has ensured timely repayment of loans. SHG members, freed of money lenders, have been able to fulfill the operational requirements of formal banking institutions. The small doses of credit have enabled SHG members to slowly improve their income through livelihood options like backyard poultry, goatery, petty shop, etc. The Micro-Enterprise Development Program launched by NABARD aided this economic transaction by enhancing livelihood skill sets of SHG members. The program has had a tremendous impact on the social empowerment of rural women. Many SHG members have gone on to take up leadership roles in the PRIs and taken up several social causes. It has been observed that post-implementation, women SHG members have a greater say in household matters. Some of them have acquired assets in their own name for the first time. The status today: deposits, credit, and coverage. The growth of self-help groups has been indeed phenomenal. There are about 86 lakh groups with savings balance of rupees 16,000 crores with banks. About 48 lakh SHGs today are credit-linked by banks, and the loan outstanding to these groups has grown to a phenomenal rupees 61,000 crores. This model has been leveraged by governments including National Rural Livelihood Mission, the NRLM, as a poverty alleviation program for improving economic status of poor through livelihoods and income-generating activities. Over the years, SHGs have also become adept at adopting technology and new challenges. Many SHG members are working as banking correspondents, popularly known as Bank Sakhis. Project E-Shakti. Digital is the new way forward. The SHG movement got a fillip in the form of an innovative project by NABARD called E-Shakti, which works towards digitization of SHG accounts. It captures critical information about SHGs in a uniform manner, which in turn facilitates online grading and monitoring by banks. All SHG members get SMS alerts, while the MIS is simultaneously made available on the portal to bankers for taking credit decisions. Today, as we celebrate 25 years of the self-help group movement, we also celebrate the power of rural India. We celebrate the power of convergence of stakeholders, and above all, we celebrate the dreams of millions of rural women who made this program a success in the first place.
SHG Bank-Linkage program, pioneered in 1992 as a small man's linkage program, has blossomed into world's largest microfinance program. This savings-led, people-owned and doorstep bank linkage program is unique in the world. This combines social capital, finance capital, and in recent years focus is also on technological capital. This program is not only a financial inclusion program but is a social program as well, as these groups, when they meet, they are able to solve many of their societal problems as well. This is revolutionary and it has huge potential to grow into livelihood program which has got digital basis.